I want to start with a question. If you took two people, same age, same city, same starting salary, and you followed them for 20 years, what would determine who ends up wealthy and who ends up struggling? Not luck, not connections, not the market. Behavior. Specifically, 5 habits that the wealthy practice consistently that most people never develop. These aren't secrets. They're not hidden in some exclusive club or guarded behind a paywall. They're hiding in plain sight. And that's exactly what makes them so easy to miss. Today, we're going into the 5 habits that separate the wealthy from everyone else. Watch it through. Then pick one to start this week. The number one thing separating wealthy people from everyone else is deceptively simple. They invest money before they decide what to spend on comfort. Not after. Before. The average person's financial behavior looks like this: earn money, pay bills, spend on lifestyle, then save whatever's left. The problem is there is almost never anything left. Life expands to fill the income available. Every time, wealthy people flip this entirely. The moment money comes in, a percentage moves automatically into an investment account. It happens before they see it, before they can spend it, before their lifestyle can absorb it. This is called paying yourself first, and it is the foundational habit of every wealthy person I have ever studied. Here's the critical piece. They don't wait until they feel financially ready to invest. They invest while still feeling like they can't afford to. That psychological discomfort is part of the process. The act of investing before you feel ready is the act of choosing your future self over your present comfort. Automate it. Even $50 a month, even 3% of your paycheck. The amount matters far less than the habit. Start today. Let compounding do the rest over time. Wealthy people are obsessive about where their time goes, not in a cold, robotic way, but in the way that someone is protective of a resource they understand is finite and irreplaceable. Most people are reactive with their time. They respond to whoever is loudest. They say yes to things that feel urgent, but aren't important. They fill hours with activity that produces no forward movement. Then they wonder why the years pass and the numbers don't change. Wealthy people think in terms of return on time. They ask, does this activity move me toward my financial or professional goals? Does it generate income, build a relationship that matters, or develop a skill I need? If the answer is no, they protect their time from it aggressively. They also understand the concept of deep work, periods of focused, uninterrupted effort on the highest value tasks they have. While most people work in constant distraction, wealthy people protect blocks of their day for the work that actually moves the needle. Start small. Block 1 hour tomorrow for your highest value task. No notifications, no interruptions, just the work that matters most. Do that every day and watch what happens to your output over 3 months. Multiple studies on wealthy individuals show the same pattern. They read constantly. Not fiction for entertainment, though that has its place, but books on business, investing, history, psychology, leadership, and skill development. Warren Buffett reads 5 to 6 hours a day. Bill Gates reads 50 books a year. Mark Cuban credits reading as the foundation of his competitive edge. This is not coincidence. It is a deliberate habit, the compounding of knowledge over decades. But here's the distinction that most people miss. Everyone can read. Not everyone applies what they read. Wealthy people read with intention. They take notes. They ask, how does this apply to my life right now? They implement one idea from every book before they pick up the next one. Reading without application is entertainment. Reading with application is education. And education, real, applied education, changes your income over time. Start with 20 pages a day. That's a book every 2 weeks, 26 books a year. In 5 years, you will have read more strategically than most people do in a lifetime. The knowledge compounds. So does the advantage. There is a saying that has been proven true more times than I can count. Your net worth follows your network. Not because successful people hand money to their friends, but because relationships are how opportunity moves through the world. The best jobs are not posted on job boards. The best investment opportunities are not advertised to the public. The best business partnerships are not found on LinkedIn. They travel through trusted relationships. Wealthy people understand this and invest in relationships the way they invest in assets, strategically and consistently. But I want to make an important distinction here. This is not about being transactional. It is not about using people or collecting contacts like trading cards. The wealthy people who build the strongest networks do so by being genuinely valuable to others first. They give before they ask. They connect people without expecting anything in return. They show up consistently, not just when they need something. The strategy is simple. Identify 5 people in your life or industry who are doing what you want to do. Find ways to add value to them. Share relevant information. Make introductions. Support their work. Do this without expectation. The reciprocity happens naturally over time. Also, ruthlessly evaluate the relationships that drain your energy and your ambition. The research is clear. Chronic exposure to negative, limiting people has a measurable effect on your own beliefs and behaviors. Protect your circle. The final habit sounds almost too simple, but it is the one that ties everything else together, and it's the one most people never actually do. Wealthy people have a written financial plan. They know their net worth. They know their monthly cash flow. They know what they're investing, where it's going, and what they're targeting at 5, 10, and 20 years out. They review these numbers regularly. They adjust when things change. Everyone else has a vague sense that they want to be better with money someday. They know roughly what comes in. They don't know exactly what goes out. They have no target number, no timeline, no written plan. And without a plan, every financial decision is made in a vacuum, reactive, emotional, and disconnected from any larger strategy. Here is what a basic wealth plan requires. Know your current net worth, assets minus liabilities, and update it monthly. Know your monthly cash flow, every dollar in, every dollar out. Set a specific financial target for 1 year, 3 years, and 10 years. Write it down. Review it every month. That's it. That is the entire framework. Simple enough to start today. Powerful enough to change the trajectory of the next decade if you actually do it. 5 habits. Let's bring it back together. They invest before they feel ready. They treat their time like a balance sheet. They read and apply what they read. They build and maintain strategic relationships. They have a written wealth plan. None of these habits require a high income to start. None of them require special access or connections. They require a decision to show up differently, consistently, until the results start showing up for you. Choose one habit from this list. Just one. Commit to it for 30 days. Then come back and tell me what changed. Drop a comment below. Which habit are you starting with? I want to hear it. Like this video if it gave you something real. Subscribe if you want to keep building. and share this with someone in your circle who's working on their financial future. I'll see you in the next one.